All right. All right, guys. Welcome back. The day has finally come. 10 episodes ago, this thought came up to this thought, just said, hey, I want to do a podcast. Are you down? I said, sure. What's the worst that can happen? 10 episodes later, here we are. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. It's a very special episode. We got a very special location. You know, this is a possible, future house?
Not the future house, but the future location.
Future location of the TBZ house. So 10 episodes of the ThotKast. Thank you guys so much. You know, y'all keep watching for some reason. You keep putting up with us. So here we are. We got a good one planned. We got our good
masochists.
We got our good friend here. We got the one and only
TBZ Hoser, 1/6 of the 1/7?
1/7.
7th of the thick boys.
Oh yeah. So we got a good one. So we can jump right into it.
Let's just get straight into it.
Let's get straight into it.
Hoser, let me ask you a question, bro. I've known you for how long?
Fuck, since I was.
Since you were
we
in
came
like.
back, like 6th grade.
Because it was like when I was in 4th. Yeah, you were in 6th. Yeah,
grade,
you were in 6th grade. Yeah. Okay, fool. And in that time, fool, did you think that TBZ would be doing the shit that we're doing right now, fool?
I didn't.
No.
Nah, in that time we were just little ass kids, just fucking fighting in my dad's house.
Serio, bro. We're not gonna talk about that, but I don't want to talk about that. We'll save it for the 20th episode. Wait.
Shit.
We'll save it for the 20th episode.
You reminded me of that shit the other day.
I did?
My dad
Oh yeah?
was like, I still remember when.
Bro, that nigga swears, bro. I remember the
What'd
last
you guys
time
do?
I talked to your dad. I'm not gonna talk about the story.
So like his mom was out cool with me until that day.
Alright, fool. Okay, but back to what I was saying and shit. What do you think the young version of you would say about the shit that we're doing right now and shit?
You'd probably be like, damn, you guys stuck around? Because usually people like friends just don't talk to each other no more.
Yeah.
What would your younger self say about your hair right now?
Probably be like, your grandma let you grow it up? I don't know, some shit like that. Because my dad would always have it like all fucking short.
Facts.
Never have it long.
Facts. It's because he's deeply homophobic. Not the fuck, no. Why are you laughing? Wait, no, what's wrong with you? No. You got something to say? Nah. Nah, I'm just kidding. To be fair, if we're a little slow and shit, we're a little bit of fuck, bro. It's gonna be tough. This is gonna be a tough episode to get through, bro.
We're on vacation. That's all you need to know.
We're on workcation. I'm like fucking running off 2 hours of sleep. I'm sipping a gin and tonic. Shit is wild, bro. Hitting a fucking what? 3.
It's 12.
It's 12. Oh, it's 12 p.m. right now. Like, it's early as fuck.
12.
Drinking heavy. Like, even our producer Bombo behind the camera is drinking a gin and tonic. Like, shit's getting really treacherous for the TBZ boys and shit. But yeah, bro. But I gotta ask you something, bro. MILFs, why?
Z.
Honestly, don't know. I don't know. I think it's just like, I don't know if it's like a fantasy thing or like just like a subconscious thing.
Do you have mommy issues?
Maybe.
Because
I think that might be it.
Because your brother TBZ Bombo, that's crazy.
I feel like it is, no?
Yeah, but how many MILFs have you busted down so far and shit on your journey?
3.
Damn, for the fact that it's 3 already is crazy. And
How old are you?
24.
And what's your body count?
5.
So you're telling me more than half of your bodies are Milfingtons?
They've all
Milfingtons.
been recent shit. They've all been recent.
You've just been moving like a dog recently, huh? Why is that? Why the sudden change of heart to like, fuck it, I'm gonna be fucking now?
It's the hair. It's got to be the hair.
Jose?
Nah, shit just. I guess I'm around older women more than younger women.
But the question is, do you love the?
I don't know.
Oh no! Is it like that? Are you moving treacherous like that?
I think it
You
is.
falling in love with the MILFs? There's no fucking
I don't
way.
think so, but I don't know. Maybe, fool. I don't know.
Allegedly.
Oh no! He's gonna be the father that stepped up.
I feel like I'm gonna have to be.
Why?
Nah.
Fool, he's saying some out of pocket shit right now. Yo, what's going on this podcast, bro? We were just supposed to... Damn. Even if she's out the country? Or are you talking about the one that's in the country?
Nah,
I gotta expose him like that.
Because he's an international bust down king.
I
and
don't
shit.
know.
What if
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet. That's a fair point, fool. That's a fair point. But the day that you do get a girlfriend, though, and one that you actually respect, like that shit gonna be crazy, bro. That's just gonna be the next level in your journey and shit. Because like you're Mr. Dog these hoes out and never fucking speak to them again. And for you to be like, oh yeah, my girl, what? Like, you know what I mean? Like that shit would be nuts, fool.
I feel like I've never said that shit.
Never. You had never said it. Even Bombo said it.
You said it before?
Well, he literally said that shit the other day. He literally said that shit the other day.
Well, I have never said that shit. Fool.
Nah.
Hey, my girl, nah.
It sounds weird. It sounds weird coming from you, bro. Because you're a dog, way. But you're not. You're not a dog. But you're like, you got dog tendencies though. like what Bombo said. Like pimpin's in the blood and shit. Pimpin's in the fucking blood.
So he's a hybrid then.
Yeah, like that pussy. He's either a creamer or a squirter. I like a little
Hybrid.
hybrid and shit. You know what I'm talking about? But I gotta ask you a question, fool. Since you're known to wild out now, fool, I want to ask you, what's a crazy ass story that you have that hasn't been said before? It could do with anything, fool.
All right, hold the mic.
You can hold the mic for that one.
Yeah.
Give a backstory. Give us the full rundown. The people want to know.
All right, so when I was in Mexico this last time, I was chilling. All right, so Jenny is my cousin. Her husband's family lives over there, right? And it's, I think, 4 siblings, and one of them is like hella like cholo and shit, you know?
Yeah.
That will be wearing some oversized fucking jerseys and shit, you like that, you know?
Oh, okay.
And then he hangs out like around the corner. I don't know what they do, you know, probably some cholo shit, but
Meth? No.
he hangs out right there. That fool's never spoken to me like at all, fool. But not even to Jenny. Like every time he speaks, like if he walks by, and someone tells him like, "Oh, hi," or some shit like that.
Yeah.
He was just like, "Hey."
How old
just
is
walk
he?
out, you know?
How old is he?
That was probably like 22, 20.
Oh, so he's old. I thought he was a youngin'. Nah,
No.
but all right.
And he walked out, right? He went in, he showered, he walks out, and the fool was like, "Oh, what's up?" But he didn't say anything, you know? So he just walked out with his friends. And out of nowhere, the little kid, like the youngest sibling,
Yeah.
he walks out. And we saw him walk out. And out of nowhere, you just hear, "Arr!" And then we're like, fuck, they're about to run this fool over, fool. So we walk out, all fucking macizo, like, what the fuck happened, you know?
Yeah.
And then the fucking kid is just standing right there by the truck. And we look, and there's like a white truck with hella people in the truck, all walking out with machetes. Fool.
What?
All fucking like,
Cartel type beat?
but I think it was just like a bunch of cholos like from around there.
Oh,
They
fuck,
were
gang
looking for someone.
violence?
Fool. They were looking for someone, like the friend of the brother, the cholo brother.
Yeah.
They were looking for that fool. Like, hey, do you know where he's at? And we're like, what the fuck? And then they start going to it was like a little alley.
Yeah.
Or it's supposed to be like where a house is supposed to be.
Yeah.
But nobody has bought that land yet.
Oh, okay.
And built nothing. So,
Yeah.
So it's just like grass and shit. And they hella ran through there fucking with machetes, like looking for him. And then the mom, she's all like, fuck my son, you know?
Yeah.
So she starts running over there too
Yeah.
to get that fool. Because she thought they were going to hurt him and shit. And then one of the siblings, that's the girl,
Yeah.
she thought they were gonna kidnap the kid, fool. So she was like hella worried and shit, you know.
That's what I thought. That's where I thought this was going. I was like, oh,
Me
no
too,
way.
fool. And then I was like, fuck. And then they just fucking like tell me, hey, chill. Like we're not here for it. Like none of that shit. We're just looking for someone.
Motherfuckers pull up with machetes and shit, talking about like, I'm not here for that. Like, motherfucker, what are we supposed to
We're not gonna
expect?
hurt anyone as long as he comes with us. You know, that's what they're
That's
saying.
fine.
The kid?
Not as long as the guy that they were looking for comes with them.
Well,
And then-
where's the guy and shit?
they don't know. They
knows?
just went there to see if he was there. But they pulled up all my Cecil, fool. And then like a chick came off the truck. She's like,
Yeah.
oh, we're looking for. I think they said a raton or something. Huh? I think it might have been like a sister or some shit. And like, oh, we're looking for him. And then I was like, the fuck? Like, oh, and then the chick is like, why you guys over here just like pulling up, hella scaring us and shit, you know? And then it's like, oh no, my bad. Without telling the mom, nah, we're not here for your son or anything. And then she like daps the son up and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And then she walks back to the truck and like, dame machete. And they gave her one, and she starts running with the other fools. And when I was like, bro, where the fuck are they going? What if they do find this fool? They're about to
They're fucking gonna kill him.
Gonna chop him up.
And then I guess they didn't find
damn.
him. And then, but his motorcycle was out there, so he was there with them.
Oh no.
And then, like, they dipped. They got back in the truck. They didn't find him. They dipped. And that fool comes out of nowhere.
I knew it.
Gets on the motorcycle and just fucking dips, fool. I was like,
I knew that fool was
damn,
gonna come
bro.
out,
This
yeah.
fool fucking...
Bro, this is some fucking movie shit, bro.
He was hiding in a secret like spot for sure.
But it was hella macizo because we were sitting down like this. And we just heard... We're like, oh, shit, what the fuck? And we walk up like what the fuck? Like, you know, but some shit's about to go down.
Yeah.
But then I seen that it was like...
Some fucking crazy
Like
ass
some
shit.
crazy shit. So
You're
I'm
like,
what
oh, never mind, not getting involved.
I'll bet you ass. I'm about to get killed out here.
Homeboy said, I'm about to fucking stop this shit right now. Oh, never mind. Like, never mind.
Nine peppers.
Oh,
En serio. Were you afraid, fool?
at first I wasn't, but then I started noticing like what they were saying and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh, I'm over here bugging fool. What if I just walking out on my CISO? And they're like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this guy? You know?
Man, no cap,
Nah, I
fool.
was
What the
like, nah,
fuck? Shit
I'm
would be
fucking
fucking
bugging,
vicious, fool. Shit would, like, I would have, fool, if I was there, I'd be like, fool, where your bitch ass going, fool? This is not our business, bruh.
And like,
Let them do their shit.
you know how I went in December?
Yeah.
The week after I left,
They were looking for you.
Jenny was there like selling clothes and shit in front of the house.
The Cholo's house?
In front of
Oh, her husband's house?
Yeah. She was selling shit there with her sister, the sister of su cuñada, pues.
Yeah.
And some guy came, and he was talking to the people in the house in front of them, right?
Yeah.
And they pulled up a car with two people, and they knocked and everything. They're like, hey, fool, is this person here? And then they're like, oh yeah, she's in the back, I think. And then I guess they saw the camera,
Yeah.
so homeboy pulls out a gun
Oh, shit.
and just starts fucking shooting inside the house, trying to shoot the camera down and shit.
He dead ass busted shots.
Yeah. And then since Jenny and the cuñada, they were all outside, fool. And before that fool started shooting, like she was like already all scared, the person that was there, it was a chick. She told Jenny's husband, hey, like, can you call the cops? And then the fool like, what the fuck? And I was just, dude, you know, so this fool started fucking running inside and shit. All
Bro,
fucking scared.
what
fool.
the
Like,
fuck?
That's some maniacal shit. They're all fucking on, because I think it's 2 stories. They're on the second story just looking now. I'm like, what the fuck?
Bro,
Fucking
what,
bullets over here flying and shit like that.
what the fuck type of lifestyle is going on over there, bruh? When he said he had a story to tell for the podcast, bro, I was not expecting.
I didn't expect that either.
Holy shit. Yeah? It felt like that. Did you think for a second that you were just gonna die and shit?
I thought the sun was gonna die.
And how were you like? How would you react if they did kill him right there and shit? Like they just got him, and his head just rolls off and shit.
I felt like it's probably grab the family members, like, so they won't like run over there and be like,
Okay, because that'll be next type shit.
especially the mom, like she hella ran after the kid, and I was like, that's crazy, but at the same time, like I get it. For
How old was the kid? The little one.
Oh, the little one?
Yeah.
5?
They were telling a 5-year-old to fucking like, where's your?
Oh no. Oh, they were telling the cholo guy.
Oh, they were telling the Cholo guy. Then what was the little kid and shit?
The little kid, he just ran out, and we thought he was about to get kidnapped.
Oh shit! Nah, that's wild. That's fuck, fool. Nah, that shit is like some walk ass shit, bro. That's. Yeah, I don't have a story like that, fool.
I don't either.
It's just crazy.
That shit is crazy,
I've
fool.
never, like,
That shit's insane.
like when I go to Mexico and then I'm like, fuck, I'm scared to go outside.
Mm-hmm.
But then I go to the plaza, come back, walking. Nothing's ever happened.
But that's the first time you seen some like actually shit that like would scare you. Bro, that's crazy, bro. That's a wild ass story, bro. But Joey has a couple wild stories that he has never said publicly. I would really love to hear them on the podcast, especially for the 10th and special episode.
All right, so
The first one, it should be first.
in the world of in driving, no one's perfect. When you get your when you first get your license, you got your own car, you got your freedom. You think you know more than you really do. So I was driving out in Lanier, out that part of Riverdale. I was driving on the back roads, and
Motherfucker started laughing.
and I just so happened I looked at my phone for like 10 seconons.
That's a long ass.
Yeah, I'm not
time
gonna
while
lie.
driving,
That
bruh.
that is actually that is a
Motherfucker
very
was like
long
recording
time.
a whole ass TikTok.
No, this was before TikTok.
No, motherfuckers.
Anyway, so I look up, and next thing I know, this is a country road, so it's just like there's no line in the middle or nothing like that. But I'm on the other side of the road, and I'm in the dirt. So I panicked, and so I slammed my brake, and I didn't know this at the time. Now I do, but that's a no-no in the world of driving when you're in rubble, because when you slam your brake, you just skid. You don't like stop or anything. I skidded out of control, skidded across the street, and bam, right into a fucking telephone pole. Fucking airbag went off, glasses broke. Fucking that bitch was still in drive. I couldn't even put it in park, but like obviously it's not moving because the front's all fucked, so completely totaled. There was a house like down the street that obviously heard, and they were just like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine," but I knew, all right, the cops are on their way because I saw the wife on her phone, so I knew. I was like, "All right, she's calling the cops right now." And cars are just passing by me. "Hey, you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, like I'm good, thank you." And this one guy decided to stop, and he got out of the car. And he's like, "Hey, man, you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And I was like, just, yeah, the cops got to come for this, don't they? Like, obviously this gets reported because I'm scared. I don't know exactly what I'm saying. And this dude, instead of answering my question, he just decides to be like, "Hey, man, whatever you do, I don't know you. You don't know me. Like, this really never happened." And I'm just like, "Bud,
What the fuck?
I'm just you're not answering my question. I asked a simple question." He's just like, "Oh, you know what?" He's like, and he's just like backing into his car. "I don't know you. You don't know me. Whatever you do, man, you do. So just get his car." I was like, "Yeah, all right. Thanks a lot, dude." And just, he drives off. But it's like, what the fuck was that about? He
probably thought you were gonna report him as the dude who hit you or something.
I don't know what the fuck.
He probably had a warrant and shit. Didn't want to be around.
Maybe,
the
honestly, yeah.
You call them no, like when you do investigation, like who was there, and if
Yeah.
you're like, oh, this guy was there.
Yeah.
You fucking call them up.
No, yeah. So
Fuck that shit,
anyway,
man.
cops showed up and everything, but obviously it was my fault, so I had to live with it. Car was covered, obviously, so ended up getting like money back and went and bought a new car. And the new car I got, I've had it for maybe going on 5 weeks. I was commuting at the time to Fresno for school for class, so I got up early. Funny thing is too, I had an appointment with one of my therapists there, on campus.
Oh, God.
So, and it was at 9 a.m. and I didn't start class till 11. So I'm leaving early. Super fucking foggy on the 41. Like CHP's directing traffic, and all of a sudden, so he moves over to the next side to direct the other side. Soon as he leaves, everybody just ramps it up and is going like 70, 75 and everything. And so I'm going with the flow of traffic, and fucking next thing you know, the car in front of me, he was driving all dumb, like hella tailgating the first person. So he had to like brake check real bad, and then he skidded off the street. And me, like, I already hit my brakes, so I'm at 0, but momentum pushes me forward, and I hit the car in front of me, and I'm like, you fucking see, I just got this car, like, and this happened, but this one wasn't as bad, like, just my, like, fender got pushed in. That was an easy fix, but I ended up hitting a woman, and she just so happened to be pregnant, and she wasn't just, like, she wasn't pregnant. She was pregnant. Like, she had a fucking belly, bro. She had to at least been 7 months. But anyway, everything was fine. Like, she was okay and everything. So, the only, like, the downside to it all was, but it was a learning lesson. Had to pay high insurance, so I got used to that. But now I got a pretty good. Now I'm older now. I'm much more mature. So, I ain't making those kind of dumb mistakes. I was paying like $300 just for me. Well, beforehand, when I was still on my mom's plan, that shit went up to like $360. And then once the second accident was going to kick in, because they were so in close range of each other, it was going to jump up to like $500, dude. So I had to leave my mom's plan and get on my own plan. And the cheapest I could find, well, at the time with the company I did find, I was still paying like $340, $350, and it just over time went down. And then
That's payment on the car.
I know, dude. But that insurance was more than my car because my car payment it was used was $250 a month, and my insurance was like $350. So I was paying a whole extra $100 just for my insurance. And this isn't even a brand new car; it's a fucking used car.
It's a fucking hoopty.
Yeah.
Hoopty.
Yeah, but.
But there's another story.
I don't want to talk about that one just yet because everything's still in the process. I'd rather wait till like everything gets fixed and like it's back on the road again.
This
and then I'll
motherfucker
tell
swears, bro.
No. Well, just because you never know.
It's literally not your fault in the slightest, bro. You weren't even in the vehicle.
All right, I won't go into detail. I'll just give it like it's very short and quick. I'll go into
Joey
detail
hit
in
a
a future
toddler.
episode. But like Super Bowl Sunday, I was at my friend's house in Visalia. I parked my car right in front of their house. I got all my stuff. I walked inside, and I was inside for maybe like a minute. And next thing I know, I just heard a loud boom, like loud crash outside. I was like, what the hell? And my friend Jordan, she was all like, oh my God. She goes, someone just hit your car. And I was like, no. So I go outside thinking, okay, and then I look. And there it is. My car's all pushed up on the curb and shit. Big ass dent in the back. And I was just like, you fucking serious, man. It was one of those. I'm like, all right, calm down. And then I saw the driver. And then given the circumstances, I was like, okay, we kind of have to be nice now. So.
Well, why would you say that?
Accident.
Given what circumstances?
The lady was pregnant.
Joey the abortion strikes again.
Fuck you, nah.
Joey the abortion number 2.
Nah, but it was just shit luck. It was bad luck is really what happened.
It was
That's
unfortunate as
Very
fuck if you think about
unfortunate. Just the lady just couldn't regain control. She had a contraction, so like she was like in pain, couldn't regain control in time, and just hit it. So it was a total accident. Obviously, benefits me because nothing was my fault because I wasn't even in the vehicle. But it's just been annoying not having a car. That's for sure. It's been real annoying.
No, for sure, bro. That's unfortunate.
Just because, but the circumstances are different because the first two were my fault. So it was kind of like fucking dumb, dude. Like kind of just being a little rough on yourself because like, bro, like if I wasn't being so stupid, I wouldn't be in this position.
Yeah.
That's just me though. But this one, it's just like, damn, just such unfortunate luck because it's literally one of those smallest of odds, like chances, and it just happens. And I'm not that very religious, but it's moments like this is what makes me realize, what, God is real. Because stuff just happens, and you're like, that's hilarious, man. but
That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious.
just like, all right, I see what you did there. But
Like, thanks, big guy. Thanks.
nah, there's a learning lesson in it all. So it's like, okay, I see what you're doing then. Like, all right.
What was the lesson? Stop dealing with.
I'm still trying to
bitches or
figure
what?
that. I'm still trying to figure that out, but it happened for a reason. So see, that bird agrees with me. The crow agrees with me.
Bird said, "Shut the fuck up, Joey."
No, he said ah. So I think he agreed with what I said. See? Yeah. Totally, bro.
Shut the fuck up. Why are you talking to a fucking crow right now?
This fool gets me. Thank you. I'm gonna call him Xerxes. His name's Xerxes. Xerxes the crow.
This was lit as fuck, bro.
All right, man. Ben, 10 episodes in. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
He said,
actually,
yeah.
Alex, I do want to ask you though. Like,
Oh, it was a question
we're
for
10.
me?
We're 10 episodes in though. Like, do you think? Be honest. Do you think we get this far? Go back like almost a year now. Ever since, did you think when you came up like with this when you decided that I want to do this, like the ThotKast and everything that was born? Did you think we'd actually get this far?
Nah, because usually the series on the channel they don't last that long.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Hot Ones is in hiatus, but we're
we
like
got to
2
plan for
episodes
that
deep.
one. We got to plan for that one actually though. So
Yeah, but that one's 2 episodes.
Life of 4K.
Life of 4K is like 4,
Yeah.
and this is the longest one and shit with now 10, which is like really fire.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. No, I didn't think it was gonna get that far, but fuck it, I just have no expectations, and you can never be disappointed.
I know for some reason, like this was actually not to say it. Maybe because there was no expectations for it is why we were so consistent. Because it was probably just like.
I mean, there were
at least
points in
with
time
this
where-
one. No, there were times where we didn't pay attention to it at all. But like once we did get back on it, we were on it.
No, yeah, for
So
sure.
like But do you think? Would you agree that because there was no expectations for it, that's why we were able to bang out 10 episodes? Was because we were just like, all right, well, what's the worst that can happen then? Or there wasn't like anything to, because we could always. Because I guess coming up with an idea for it.
Like halfway through, I started to put expectations on it. Because like having no expectations in the beginning is good, because that means you'll just get straight into it and just do it, which is good. But once you do get into the routine of actually doing it, that's when you have to put expectations, so you could constantly be improving your product.
Okay.
So that's why we had to like restructure and shit. That's why we shelved some episodes. And that's why. So I guess from the halfway point to now, I expected it to get this far, but from the beginning, I didn't think so. But now that there's expectations and like upgrades have happened, like to the mics, to the camera,
Right.
and stuff like that. Yeah, no cap.
What about you, Hoser? You think we'd get 10 episodes in?
Yeah, I thought there were. Honestly, I thought there would be more by now. I thought, but at the same time,
did too.
In the beginning, because in the beginning we were thinking like we were doing every
Saturday and stuff.
So that's why.
That was the thing, was once a month.
Was it? That's how we would do it? Holy shit.
I thought it was like once a week.
Yeah, I thought it was once a week.
Especially towards the end, we were recording episodes like twice a month, like within the same, or like within a 3-week span of each other. So twice a month within a 3-week span of each other, and then like, but each one would drop, like, because other videos were dropped. So you record one episode one day, it doesn't come out for like 2 weeks. You know, we could record 2 episodes in 1 month, but knowing these aren't going to be seen till next month, pushing the month afterwards. So
yeah,
because of all the
I'm
other
not gonna
shit.
lie to you, bro.
Just because the way everything was structured with how you had your drops set up and everything.
It's because in the beginning, bro, like I still like edit everything, but like in the beginning I was like doing way too much, and I was like, fuck it, this is more important right now.
We're
Like,
doing like 3 different series.
yeah, at the same exact fucking time, bro. And we would be banging out a TBZ video every fucking weekend. And I would be constantly editing and shit. I didn't have time to paint for a little minute. That shit hella made me upset, fool. And then I started, oh no, my painting series is pretty long too.
Yeah.
It's like 4 now.
But that's something
dope.
easy for you to like bang out though too, if you wanted like
Yeah,
a video.
because it's an easy video to.
Because that's just
record.
you. You don't need like us there or anything like that.
Nah, it's just me and
Because
shit.
the hardest part about doing
is
these,
painting it.
well, yes, but I meant like the part about like the other videos. The hardest part about these is like we all got to find the right time.
Yeah.
Like even for us, like we could both be available, but if the studio's not available, well then we can't record.
Nah.
So and when you're doing a TBZ video, all right, well, can they all be there? How many of them are going to be there? Painting one, that's just you. You're in your room, so you're like, fuck it, let's do a painting video.
Setting up a TBZ video is low key
That shit
hard
takes
as
work.
fuck.
Yeah.
Like you would, like people might see the videos come out and shit, but they don't realize like what goes down in the group chat.
When I would be
trying to set shit up.
When I would be driving like over, knowing what the plan was, whether it was just a workshop or if it was like recording was involved, and as I'm driving over, knowing, all right, the minimum that I'm gonna be gone from my apartment is 3.5 hours minimum. That's the time frame I'm gonna be gone.
Serio?
Because most of the time it ran longer, if we're especially, or if it's one of those where it's a video and then we're gonna just kick it afterwards and barbecue and shit and workshop, then you're there longer. But every time driving, knowing like, yeah, all right, I ain't gonna be back till late. Like I knew I was like, I'm not gonna be back home quick. This is the rest of my day right here. This is the rest of the night.
Honestly, bro, I've been paying attention to like how things have been going through like time wise and shit. When we first started, it would be so casual, like a recording and shit, and you could see that it was casual in the videos and shit. Like we weren't that serious about it, but like now we actually we go into it. We have a plan in mind.
Yep.
We execute, and then after we can fuck around.
Yeah.
Because like it's really business now and shit, but it's fun business.
Exactly.
And then in the beginning, it was just like us goofing around and recording it and shit.
We were still having fun though.
It still feels the same,
Yeah.
but now it's more structured.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
it's more
the only
organized,
thing,
less
yeah.
stressful or something like that. So you're not as annoyed most of the times now. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get annoyed pretty easily and shit.
Well, I meant everybody, not just you. Like,
no.
because it's like it's like, all right, let's just get this shit over with, and like shit just happens. Or last minute someone can't make it, so you gotta like throw in a curveball or like.
Yeah, there's sometimes when someone like cancels last minute, I'm like, fuck.
Like that changes the whole.
It makes me not even want to record it anymore.
Because it changes the whole
because
shoot.
it dead ass like, it's a completely different video at that point.
No, there's been times too where like recording sessions have gotten canceled last minute because someone couldn't make it, and it's
Yeah.
just like you'd be like, nah, fuck it, we're doing it next week instead. I'm not gonna do it this weekend. And it's like, all right, so.
Facts, bro. And that's the worst shit.
This
Because
is one we couldn't cancel.
nah, we couldn't cancel at all. So we all had to and shit.
Yeah.
They even told Oscar like yesterday, no? They said, "Oh, you know, you guys are working Saturday," and it's like it's too late for him to go to work and shit.
Yeah.
Like there's no way and shit. But nah, some people did cancel on this one and shit, which is unfortunate because it's a big weekend, but
Yeah.
it's not that much of a loss and shit because we still got a talented group of individuals here.
We saw snow on the way here.
Fuck does that have to do with
We
what
took
we're
like
talking about,
Because we took
bro?
a sketchy shortcut to save like
Nah,
20
bro,
to 30
on the
minutes.
drive here, we almost fucking died.
We were going up them sketchy
That
ass, just
road?
high mountain roads.
Oh my God.
Like, yeah, it would say like 30, like suggested 20 miles per hour when you're turning, but it's like, nah, turn that bitch at 5 because it was so sharp and shit. Like, they
were
want you to
fucking
drift and all that.
treacherous, bruh.
Let's go. I'm fucking shaking on the
Yeah.
Bro, I was scared that his brakes were just gonna fail for him. We were just gonna whee! It was gonna feel like a fucking
And then,
roller coaster.
and then like
fool.
seeing that snow, I like looked at the thermostat and it said it was like 33 out, 32 degrees outside. I was like, and I'm seeing everyone else in cars. People are driving and they got like they're wrapped. They got the big coats on. They got beanies on and shit. And like the way we're all dressed, like I just had a crew neck on, like just normal jeans. I had Vans on. You know, we were not dressed for snow. So when we pulled off just
I
to
did
look
not
at all
know
the
we were gonna
ice,
see snow
yeah,
like that,
exactly.
bro.
When we pulled off to see the ice, I looked at the car in front of us. I'm like, guys, we are not prepared for this. And you guys wanted to walk on the ice to the restroom. I'm like, no, you're gonna slip and get
Nah,
a
no
fucking
cap, bro.
concussion.
Ice is so fucking slippery. I in my head, I was like, I can fucking do it.
Hell nah.
I fucking put my foot on it, bro. My fucking foot started hella swerving on this shit. I'm like, never mind.
I took one look and I knew I was like, this ain't happening. And I walked off the side.
Jordans that I had?
Yeah.
Yeah, we would have died. For motherfucker. Nah, it would have fucking went.
All my Cecil and shit.
Shut the fuck up, Joey.
All Meckel and shit.
Well, I'm looking for a new co-host.
All my Cecil.
Oh my Cecil. Oh my Cecil. I'm looking for a new co-host. Tap in if you're not Joey, not the fuck.
Banks, I think this is your call.
No. Yeah, but this is it. This wouldn't fit Banks. It has to be me and you and shit.
Yeah.
It wouldn't. The ThotKast came off of me and him. So if I were to be like, you know what, fuck Joey, get a co-host, it wouldn't be the ThotKast anymore.
It'd just be the Alex cast, the 4K cast,
That sounds boring as fuck.
the 4cast,
And it's different.
That's actually pretty cool and shit.
the Quattro cast, not 4cast.
Yeah,
Forecast,
you're
yeah.
doing
Not
too
all of
much.
them
I
are
tried too hard. Huh?
Not all of
That's
them.
true. That's true. Yeah.
And it would just be like for most of them, it would be like a random guy just coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But who the fuck is this guy? Nah, but Banks is cool and shit.
Shout out Banks.
What I was gonna say is, I don't know. Would you guys consider yourselves to be boring individuals, or an exciting person?
I'm funny as hell.
That didn't answer my question.
I'd say I'm exciting.
I say I'm only exciting if we like talk.
Like if they know you,
Yeah, like if they want to get to know me or something.
but what if it's a badass MILF that wants to get to know you? Mr. Jokes himself.
Fuck if we would nah.
With
We
the-
would, like
Pimpin's
it's
in
only
his
when I'm
blood.
alone,
Pimpin's
fool.
in his
Like,
blood.
I get nervous when I'm like around like other people, you know. But like even in school, like I would like
You would talk to the shorties all vicious though. Like he would like around other dudes that he didn't know he was whatever and shit, like all like quiet. But when it came you're wilding,
like even if
you
it's
know
like
what I mean?
like sometimes a random chick would sit next to me and I'll be like, fuck, I hella want to talk to you. Do you know how to do? You know, I'll be like,
This motherfucker's bungee is ridiculous, bro.
and they'll be all helping me and shit. And then the next time they'll be like, oh, you need help and shit. And I'm like, yeah. Even though I didn't need help, I just want.
It's like, yeah, and it's like the easiest shit ever. You're like, please. Damn, you finished your gin and tonic? Viciousness, bro.
Vicious.
I would say I'm pretty boring and shit. If I'm being honest.
It's just because you're a Sag, though, so you're gonna sell yourself short.
That's not what Sages do.
Oh.
We know we're great.
You guys just choose not to act like it.
No? I was like, fool, you've seen me and Banks at the same
No,
time.
yeah,
bro.
I know.
Like, come on. No. Sagittarius. And you've seen Oscar and shit.
This fool in school, like
Quiet.
if a like anyone would talk to him,
Are you going to
he
expose
would
me?
just be like, yeah, or like, nah, like answer all normal, like wouldn't even give no like. I'm like, you know, shit like that. He would just be say yes or no, like, yo, yeah, and then just fucking walk away or just like be quiet and shit.
It's because I don't like people, bro. I don't. It's like, yeah, I'll be cool with you and shit. But if you walk up to me and you just like want to talk to me, I'm like, yeah, nah, for sure. Like I'll be cool and shit. Like I'll just be regular,
Which
boring.
I didn't notice that when I first met you back in high school, but like once we got older and then you started like mentioning it, I like would think back. I'm like, oh, okay, that does explain
Bro,
it.
I'm
Actually.
literally
That
like the
explains a
most,
lot.
like one of the most quiet people ever and shit. But you can't tell from the shit I do and shit.
But granted, Riverdale's Riverdale, so like you kind of just talk to everybody naturally. So like
Shit,
at least
I
in
didn't.
school, at least in school.
I didn't
Well,
talk to anybody.
we got on the late bus actually, so that's how I would always
that's
see you.
different,
Yeah,
though.
because that's just a small group already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
that
bro,
was
I'm not
just-
gonna go out of my way to talk to people and shit. Like, no, I'm good and shit. But the fact that I am like that, fool, and I still manage to like do what I do and shit is like, I don't know. I like to give myself that little like, all right, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you did that shit.
Yeah.
Just because I don't know. I like to be quiet, bro, because like I just grew up like so much shit doesn't need an actual response, but motherfuckers want one so bad. Like I was like, motherfucker would be like, oh, this shit's pretty fucking dope and shit, and they look to you like to give them a cosign and shit. I'm like, okay, like I don't care,
That's
bro.
the most awkward shit for me.
Yeah, it's just like,
They don't watch it like people go to you, but I'm like,
oh, when that fucking
so
don't be saying no crazy ass shit, because I'm a nah, fuck it, fool. Say what you gotta say, fool.
Now we were just chilling at the gym, you know, fucking handling, and out of nowhere we just see like
Little
the
glazer.
homeboy just fucking
Oh.
just pull up like,
yeah.
and I was like, why is he like hella like around and shit, you know?
Wait, one.
And then I see him lock eyes with Alex, but Alex is over here doing some other shit.
Bro, that's another thing about me too. Motherfuckers would look at me, see me in public and shit, and I would just be. It looks like I'm looking at someone, fool, but I'm locked the fucking in my brain. I'm just thinking of something. I'm like, yeah, and then they fucking walk up to me. Nah, go ahead, look, keep going.
I forgot what he said.
You must be 4K.
Nah,
But that's me changing the channel. Like,
I don't want to see.
get
that.
off Netflix real quick.
All right, well, here's the thing, because here's the thing though. From my perspective, I just saw them talking, and like it was Alex's turn, so I was just waiting, and you know, time's just
Motherfucker
going
ruined
on.
my workout.
Time's
that
just
day.
going on. Like 5 minutes go by. I was like, all right, and I'm under the impression they're talking shop, so I'm like, all right, just let it happen. Another like 5 minutes go by, and Jose just looks at me. He's like, "Fool, just handle." And I was like, all right, let me give him like 5 more minutes, and if he doesn't, then I'm gonna jump in. Fuck it, we're skipping his turn. Time goes by,
Damn,
they're still
motherfucker said
talking,
that
so I was
shit
like, all
mean as
right,
fuck,
fuck it.
like,
I just looked at Jose, I was like, hey, I'm a handle. So I went in, we finished our sets, and then by the time they were done talking, we were already done. So I go, yeah, you need to just do your 2 sets, and then we can go to the next machine. And he didn't say anything, so I was like, all right, I figured everything went fine. Then I asked him later, hey, how'd it go? And he's like, I don't want to fucking talk about it. That's going to make me mad. I'm like, okay. And then found out, like,
It's 'cause
the
look,
next
bro.
day what happened.
It's because look,
I
bro.
was like,
This is all I'm gonna say about it, bro. It's like you come up to me thinking you have like $1 million idea, bro. You tell me it, and it's like some shit that I would never even do because it's fucking worthless. It's stupid. It's dumb. You're a fuck. You're. Some people just aren't meant to be creative, bro.
4K doesn't
They-
like stupidity.
No, I fucking despise it. Like, some people want to be creative so bad. If you have to try to be creative, it's not for you, bro. Like, it's really not. Motherfucker, like,
The worst part? What is that? What is that? What is stupidity to you? Like,
I literally said, I was like, oh, I just don't like stupid people. And he goes like, what do stupid people mean? I'm like, if you gotta ask, buddy. It's just like, it doesn't matter how young you are, bro. If you're for it, you're gonna be for it. If you're not, you're not. Like, just move on. Do something else. Be a fucking plumber. Like, I don't fucking know, bro. But you can't do this shit. That's another thing, fool. Like, I have this conversation with, I forgot who.
well, like, just do it yourself
With me.
and see that.
Yeah, and see if it works or not, fool. Like, you gotta try something, not try to go where you already see success and try to change their shit to see if your shit works. Like, bro, no one's gonna. Are you fucking dumb?
Like, try it, and if it works out for you, that's cool, fool. And if it doesn't, then you know that it was a stupid idea, and then do some other shit.
Yeah. Don't walk up to a nigga who's doing the shit he wants to do and shit, and you see like, oh, he's doing cool shit. I want to do cool shit too. Walk up to me, give me a stupid ass idea. I'm gonna look at you like, I try so hard to be nice to people even when they're fucking dumb.
Like when we were done working out, he was just like the look he had on his face. He was irritated. He was just like, fuck, man. Like we're sitting there at the sauna and steam room. He's just like, oh, he's like, ruin my fucking workout.
I don't care, bro. That's probably the worst workout I had at that facility, bro. But I just don't get it, bro. I really want to look mean so
And
bad.
that was like our second day there.
So people won't
Like second
So
day.
people won't walk up to me and ruin my fucking day, bro. Like This shorty and shit. She told me, she goes like, I would have walked up to you, but you look like you hate everybody and shit. I'm like, yeah, I do. I was like, I hate everybody until they give me a reason not to and shit. Like, it's simple. It's like everybody's guilty till proven innocent. That's my shit.
No, they're innocent till proven guilty.
No, they're all guilty until proven innocent to me.
Oh, okay, same thing.
No, it's completely the opposite.
Well, yeah, it's the gazebo effect.
And when Joey says shit like that, bro, I start to hate him. I'm like, oh my God, he's one of them and shit. No, he's a low-key fucking idiot. No. He's crying? No, he starts crying. I'm like, I'm sorry, Joey. Just know it's not that bad. If it was that bad, you wouldn't be here. No.
That's facts. Which was?
Anything, bro. Wild. Out of pocket.
Yeah. Ass or titties?
Fuck. Ass.
Okay.
I thought you said the same shit. I was like...
He said both of them is the same.
He's
bro.
like hybrid.
He's like hybrid. No. Squirt team or... Oh, wait, no. Cream team or squirt squad?
Cream team.
I like it. Out of pocket shit or like any question that's deep. Fuck it. Ask one deep question. It'll probably take us to the end.
Well, what's love to you? What does love mean?
Verga.
You can hold the mic if you want to.
He's gonna say non-existent.
Low key.
Really?
Well, I don't know, fool. Like,
Really?
I don't know, like how
You don't know how it feels yet.
explain
Huh?
it. I don't know. I don't know if I have felt it.
Do
or
you
not.
love your mom?
Yeah, but I don't know what that is. But like, I don't know, like.
No, look.
But
This is
like I love her and
Go
everything, but I'm never like,
thinking about
hey
it.
mom, how are you? Like talking to her all the time.
Yeah, but that's not. But love doesn't mean constantly checking someone.
never-
Fool. Love just means that you know for sure if that person weren't around, you would feel it, fool. That you just think about that person even when you're alone, fool, just because it makes you feel better. Like that's love. You know what I mean?
Fool, but the thing is, Wayne,
You don't think about nobody.
when I'm like,
Just the
when I'm by
milfs.
myself, fool, honestly don't think about any like.
You're an
people like
NPC,
that, fool.
low key, fool.
Like
Low key.
when I don't see Caesar, fool, I never go like, fool, how's Caesar doing, fool?
He's an op.
Oh, it's probably because you have ADHD, fool, and object permanence is a thing and shit. Because when I don't see something, I forget they exist, fool.
That's true.
Like,
He
it-
forgets I'm there the entire time.
I was over there. I didn't even tell my grandma like, hey, if I'm here, I'm cool. She was just like, not there for me, you know. Like I didn't go like, fuck. Hopefully, what if my grandma thinks I'm over here like.
Fool,
I'll fucking make one, I'm
you're
like,
acting
"Ooh."
like that's so crazy and shit, but I'm like that too, fool. So I don't think it's that weird.
But there's people that like
that
Jenny,
constantly check on people.
She gets somewhere. She's like, oh, fuck. I need to tell my grandpa or my dad that I got here. I'm like, damn, fuck, I would never do shit like that.
I wouldn't either, fool. But my parents tell me like, oh, tell me when you get there.
My mom, like I texted my mom last night when we got here. Like I
Yeah.
texted her when you and Steven picked me up, and then I texted her right when we got here. You know, so like sometimes like I'll just respond and I'll send a text, she doesn't respond, but like she'll read it. So I'm like, all right, well she got it then at least. So like that's
Damn, your mom be leaving you on red?
or she'll just like react. She'll do the thumbs up.
Oh, okay.
Like that's it. You know. As I got older, it's more of like, okay, well, you know, it's like just let me know that you're there. Like I know you're not gonna be dumb and make dumbass decisions, but just let me know you got there safely. So.
How about when you're piping a bitch down, fool? Do you love that bitch in that moment? Cause I be in that pussy
I feel like in the moment, yeah. Fool.
at the end, Jose.
Fuck, I gotta know. Fool. What was the question?
Love.
Love the milk when you're piping her down.
Oh yeah.
fuck.
Damn, you remember that?
I feel like I know how.
That was crazy, man.
Like I do, fool. Like, but then like. As soon as I'm not there no more, it's like
She's gone. That's some heavy fucking shit, though, fool. Like, you realize how heavy that is? Like, yeah, there's object permanence, fool, but you like dead ass, like, it goes on for long ass periods of time for you. Have you ever thought about therapy, fool? Be honest with me.
a little bit, yeah. Sometimes like, damn.
Would you do it?
Maybe, yeah. Probably would.
Like, what would it take for you to do it?
Probably just having an appointment to go, you know.
So you.
But I would never do it by myself.
When we get an assistant, fool, I'm gonna tell her, hey, set an appointment for a hoser and shit for a therapist. That's all. That just do it. He'll go in there and he'll figure it out.
I'll be like Michael and that bitch from GTA and shit.
Oh, we're fucking all chilling and shit, talking about his problems. Not no cap, fool. I don't know, fool. Therapy's cool. sometimes and shit. If you find a good therapist, if not, it's whatever and shit. But let me answer the question, fool. Is love real, fool? I don't know.
I feel like it is, fool, but like.
But I feel like I don't know. Fool. I feel like romantic love is completely situational sometimes, though. Like you only love this person as much as long as they could offer you something. Like for me, it's like I know familial and like friendship love is real and shit, because even if they can't offer me anything, I still want to hang around them and shit.
Yeah.
Like even if like we weren't doing cool shit, like I would still kick it with you niggas because like I love you niggas and shit. Like that shit's fun. That's how I know that love is real. And the same shit with my family. If they can't offer me anything, I'm gonna still be there and shit because I enjoy their company and I enjoy like the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when it comes to love, like romantically, bruh, I used to think I loved my exes, bro, but I don't think I did. Because as soon as I would stop talking to them for a little bit, I completely forgot and shit.
I feel like it's the apple. Like you just have to be like
constantly,
like with them and shit, and you'll be feeling it all the time.
At least to a certain point, so you could get like that attachment. Cause you need the attachment so you can remember and shit.
Yeah.
What about you, Joey? Is love real?
Nah, love is fake.
Damn, bro.
Nah, I'm just kidding. It's real. It's real.
You think so?
Yeah, I do think though.
Romantic love?
Yes. Like I do believe it's real. I do believe it's definitely though. I feel that kind of love though a lot of times can be more situational, because you know obviously like everyone's just at a different time in their life, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean I do agree though that you probably do have to, because there's a honeymoon phase. You're constantly around them. You know, that's where you think. I think that's when most people think they're really in love is the honeymoon phase. But then the real like shit the real colors come out, and it's just like, okay. I think if you can get past that, especially like seeing someone at their lowest and shit, but still wanting to be around them, that's love.
That's what I'm scared of.
Yeah, like it's
like them seeing you at their lowest, or you seeing them at
I think actually both. It could go.
After a while, just like not fucking loving
caring
them.
and shit.
I'm gonna go both ways
That's
because
scary too, though.
like
dude.
definitely.
If I'm gonna get in a relationship, fool, I at least want it to be like kind of long and shit, fool, before I even think about like fuck.
No, there's definitely going to be hesitancy to like show your vulnerable side for sure, because it's also like, well, what's going to happen after this, you know? So that's the roll of the dice right there. But I mean, I don't want this to sound like not like that, but like in terms of, I mean, if they stick around, you know, because they're just like, all right, like, you know, it's no big deal. But if they stick around after seeing you at your lowest, I mean, that says something, at least to me. But sometimes, too, the other person, they're not the best you want to be around. And it's like, okay, we got to get out of here. Because already you just know longevity-wise, that'll fuck you up if you put up with it and it's not healthy.
That's true.
Yeah. It's like the saying goes, sometimes your mind's not ready to, your heart's not ready to accept what your mind knows is going to happen. So, and...
You just gotta go through more heartbreaks.
Yeah,
and shit,
exactly.
Because like I was like that too, bro. And then I got like my heart broken a few times for it, and now it's like one red flag and I'm gone and shit.
Yeah.
Because like I know how it ends up exactly.
I'm gonna be honest too. The times I've gotten my heart broken too, a lot of it was like the sensible side of me is like when I'm going through my emotions, my sensible side will be like, all right, well, come on, dude, you knew this was gonna happen, and that's what makes it suck and worse. Because like, God, I knew it, and it says like.
But there's also self-fulfilling prophecies, though, bro.
Yeah.
Like if you say like, "Oh, I already know this is gonna end bad," it's gonna end bad because you already put that emotion out.
You jinxed
there,
yourself. You jinxed
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah. It's like one of those things, bro. So I do think love is real. It's just one of those things that you can't get lucky with. You do have to work towards it.
Yeah.
Like that's
You can't expect everything to fall into place.
Nah, definitely
No,
not,
that's
bro.
not how it works.
I feel like I've only been heartbroken once. I think
That says a lot
it was
coming
like,
from you. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it was that one.
Really? Damn. Perro. No. Fuck, güey. No.
Demon.
God damn, fool. I think we should just end the episode off that, fool.
Also,
All sad on
All
a
my
sad
CISO
note.
and shit.
Not okay. I was like, we all been heartbroken before, bro. But we're still here and shit. We still keep it pushing, fool.
10 episodes in.
still
Thank
out
you guys so much. The longest running YouTube series on fucking YouTube.
Ever created.
On the channel 4K Dro. Subscribe, tap in if you haven't, you feel me? Fucking all that shit. So, I don't know. Hoser, take us out.
I'm about to jump in this fucking pool.
Let's go.
Move the camera.
He actually did it.
Yo, he actually fucking did it. Shout out 10 episodes. Thank you guys for watching.